Oh, hurrah, hurrah, hurrah. Okay, so that's happening and working. And while everybody starts to come in, this time for you, I'm going to start with a little question. So I created a Slido where I'm going to ask, well, starting with where are you from? So that I know in which time zone everybody that joins in. And then I will use that one to ask you, how are you feeling before and after? And also to ask you some extra question at the end, which you can fill in your own timing. Since this is now the last session of a series, I thought I would ask you a few more questions about how it all resonates with you and how it's working out for you. And now I introduce myself because I realized I forgot to do that. So welcome everyone. I'm Rosaria, this enthusiasm, passion, a lot of energy, originally Italian lady, but I live in the Netherlands since 21 years with my Dutch husband and two boys, 11 and 12. And I spent my past 20 years of working career in the field of customer experience, helping either working in company or helping companies understanding the needs of customers and employees and helping them improve the experience. Because ultimately I believe in happiness contributing human-centered and heart-centered experiences, and which we would have many more of them in the world. As part of that, I'm a certified customer experience professional, happiness game facilitator, certified happiness studies trainer from the Happiness Studies Academy, design thinking facilitator, a lot of things, and laughter yoga teacher, because ultimately I just love to learn and to share knowledge. So I keep learning almost too many things. I'm currently, in fact, with actually quite many of you also following the positive intelligence coaching program with Shizat Shamin. And in June, I'm going to go an entire month to Nepal to learn, to actually become a full yoga teacher and learn about Reiki. So at some point, I just have to stop this learning progress, but we're always learning, so won't stop. And we always learn new things. So in fact, it all started when I was writing this book, Happiness in Business, a few years ago. And I started looking at 9 ways that companies can contribute to happiness for customers, employees, and society, and what does drive our happiness. And that's also when I joined the first cohort of the Happiness Studies Academy from Tal Ben Shahar, which I was telling you about, Kathy. That was 2018. And back there, during all my researches, smile and laughter always came up as incredible contributor to happiness, because they lift up our mood, they give us joy, and they're also good for our health. But I didn't know that in order to laugh, you didn't have to wait to look at comedy, but you actually could just laugh as a physical exercise, unconditional laughter, which is what laughter yoga is about. So in those then 3 weekly sessions that I've been organizing now in the past few weeks and months, what I do, I share a few minutes about what is laughter and laughter yoga. Then I share a bit about the topic of the session. In this case, the series is around the chakra and the colors. And then we actually laugh, because the concept, the amazing intuition behind the laughter yoga is that we can laugh as a physical exercise, and we actually get even more benefits, because in this way we do sustained laughter for at least 10 minutes, which is the minimum that you need to actually have your body release the joy cocktail of dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphin, which will actually be the topic of our next series in May. So the intuition is that we just laugh as exercise, ideally in group, because in group we activate our mirror neurons. So just by looking at each other laughing, even if we don't feel like laughing at all, we can start making our body, bring our body to laugh, or just look at everybody else laughing, and then laughter will very soon become a spontaneous exercise. And I really experienced that myself in November, December, January. I had a massive crisis in my family. My husband was sick, and I was laughing every single day at 7:30 in the morning with my laughter yoga teacher, trainers from the trainings that I followed. And even days I would just cry, seeing them laugh would really cheer me up and have work is magic. So this quickly about laughter yoga, and then about the topic of the series that we are doing now is the chakra. Because I also, with the other teachers, we explored a bit what are all the different chakra, what are the different colors, how are they linked to laughter. So last year in September, we actually had a retreat in which we studied all of this, and now I'm bringing it with those sessions. So today, the topic of we are actually at the very final chakra, the chakra number 7, which is Sahasrara, if I can pronounce it correctly, which is the crown chakra. So it's on the top of our head. It's linked to the colors violet and white, because it also represents all of the different colors of the rainbow, the light all together. Sahasrara means 1,000-fold, or also 1,000 lotus petal. It's really, the keywords are I understand, I know, because this chakra is really combines together all of the elements and brings up the function of knowing. It's really our direct connection to the divine. I'm like, Mario, what are you doing with your head? With your, like I can't keep my focus. Like, are you looking for purple or white hair? It's here. And this chakra is about transformation, self-realization, and alignment. It's really about spirituality, and it's about awareness, because it's really about our connection both to the divine, but also our connection to each other. So really realizing that we are all one. So we don't exist without each other, and everything that we do has a link with everybody else. What else? Oh yeah, the chakra organs connected. It's the pituitary gland, which produces hormones and governs the function of all the other glands, just like this chakra also controls all of the other chakras. So I actually felt a bit of responsibility today coming in this, like I feel like I'm stepping in this big sphere where everything comes together. So the king chakra is also called. What else? The mantra, it's Om, because again, Om, it's considered the most fundamental sound, which includes all of the other sounds. And in terms of color, so there are two main colors associated with it. Violet, which has the highest vibrational frequency in the entire spectrum of colors, and it's the color of spirituality, reflection, and self-awareness. And then you have white, which is representing purity, perfection, innocence, and new beginnings. So Mario is going to make us watch ourselves in he's like being very busy. Mario, I'm going to call you to presence, to the here and now. Or he's trying to multiply our mirror neurons in some way. That's also a possibility. And when this chakra is in balance, we feel a strong sense of connection, enlightenment, and spiritual bliss. When instead it's out of balance, we feel disconnected, hopeless. We have very rigid thought, so polarity comes into place. We may feel depressed, and we have a lot of confusion. To balance this chakra, we need actually to spend time in meditation and in prayer, in stillness and silence. So today we are going to do something very special, which is the laughter alternated with silence. And we need to release what no longer serves us. Also, yes, it's about letting go of everything. So it's really about, it's what in Buddhism, it's called the bodhisattva, which really surrendering and really accept everything as it comes. Finally, before starting our laughter, some effective affirmation for this chakra is: I am at peace. I am one with all that is. I see the divine light in everyone. I listen to the wisdom of the universe. Everything is unfolding exactly as it should in my life. Everything is working out for my highest good. So it's really lots of trust. And with that, the final step before we start laughing, and I remind you about the slide as well, is the Sahasrara, which says, we are. Allow the light of the universe to shine through you. Trust in your inner knowingness and guidance. Spirit always loves and supports you. Open yourself to the intelligence, purity, and grace of consciousness and resonate in all of its possibility. Cool. And yes, Jean-Pierre, to your question, how did that would you guess that? And did you guys answer Slido? I forgot to ask you before we start laughing. Did you all answer? Yes, excellent. And the next question. The next question is, how do you feel now? So if you go back to Slido, and I can share screen. So in addition to the link, you also have the QR code that you can use. How do you feel now? How do you feel now? We need 6 votes, 7 votes. How do you feel now on a scale 0 to 10? You guys are, you come in already at 10. How can I improve it? Okay, a few more seconds to vote. And in the meantime, we are gonna start laughing. Okay, so as you know, the very beginning of every laughter, we start with a bit of warming up. So I'm going to invite you to unmute yourself, and then we can clap together, just clapping. I have to say, we have a professional today on the line. Like Kate is actually a laughter yoga teacher like me, so it's like, woo-hoo, the pressure is high. And I think even Sally is laughter. I don't know Sally personally, but I think she's also a laughter yoga teacher. Correct, Sally?
No.
No. Oh, okay. I don't know.
I'm a laughter wellness and a certified laughter leader.
Okay, I thought you were also laughter yoga. Okay, cool. Welcome.
Close enough.
And then we add a rhythm to it. We start to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And then we do it with ho, ho, ha, 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 just before the yeah, because we're going to start to activate the diaphragm. So we go ho, very aspirated, ho, ho, ha, 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 ho, 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 ha, 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 so and then we go very well, very well,
very well, very well,
which is the standard energizer. But in this case, we then repeat it with the sentences connected to this chakra, which is, I am light, I am connected, yay. So ready, steady, go. I am light,
I am light, yay.
Once more, I am light,
I am light, yay.
And then we go into a couple of breathing exercises. So we are going to breathe in the color violet, and then we hold it for a few seconds, and then we breathe out the color white, like so we become the light, and we open up our arms towards the sky. Ready? Breathe in. You can start smiling. Well done. Once more. Oh, yeah. And once more. And those breathing exercises are the reason why laughter yoga is called yoga, just because of the breathing part attached to it. But we're not going to do any other strange poses other than laughing. And the next breathing exercise is we breathe in again the color violet, we hold it, we become violet, and then when we open up, we start laughing. So not just smiling, but laughing. Ready, steady, go.
Oh.
Again. And you can also collect all your tension, and then you let them go and you laugh.
Yeah.
And similarly, everything that doesn't serve you, you breathe in, you hold, you collect it from all your body, everything that you don't want.
Yay!
I think the vowel, yeah, the vowel of this chakra is the E. So we are going to use the Namaste laughter. And because we are connecting one to each other, we acknowledge each other by trying to look at each other's eye and going and laughing, okay? So it's a kind of Namaste laughter. Ready, steady, go. And one more releasing of everything that doesn't serve us anymore with our mental flossing. So we take in our intermental floss, we put it in one ear, then we put it in the other ear, and then we start flossing, and then we throw everything out and we laugh. Ready, ready, go.
Who's going to clean up the mess?
Yay! Buenísimo.
One more laughter with the letter E. So in this case, and always I first show it to you and then we do it together. So we charge the letter E. So this is the vowel catapult. We go like E, then we launch it, and then we laugh. Ready, steady, go. E.
Algo.
Now, because one of the exercises to open this chakra is also Qigong, we are going to do one exercise from Qigong. So in this case, we are going to stand up and you're going to imagine now. So we are going to breathing in, and then you have on your arms, you have the legs are a bit open. And then on your arms, you imagine having the rainbow. And what we are going to do, we are going to bend on one knee and we go with the rainbow on one side. Then we come back and then we bend and we go on the other side. And as you do that, you can try to laugh. And you just imagine having the entire rainbow and moving the rainbow around. You are the rainbow. Ready, steady, go.
Hey. I'm gone.
I am light, I'm connected. Yeah! I am light, I'm connected. Yay! And then. The next exercise is actually one that puts together all of the different chakra. And in fact, and that's interesting also for you, Jean-Pierre, this is when I first discovered that laughter was so good, and I just wanted to use it as energizer in my trainings and courses. I found this energizer. So I just used this one into the various courses before I became a leader and then a teacher, and then I start conducting sessions. So what we do in this, it's called the chakra laughter. So what we do, we are going to go through each of the chakra, although in the opposite order, so in a different order than how we did them. So I'm going to guide you through each of them. Basically, you imagine putting two fingers on the shoulder of one of us. So it's kind of this also circle of unity. So imagine putting as if we were in a circle. And when you breathe in, you are going to take the energy from that person, and then you put the fingers on the forehead, making the sound he, he. And then for each of them, I will tell you what sounds to make. So we start from the third eye chakra in this case. So we're going to do all the way around and finish with the crown chakra. So ready? I guide you through each of them. So first, you put the fingers on somebody's shoulder. Breathe in the energy on the forehead. Then we go. You take the energy again, then you put the fingers on the throat chakra and you make the sound. And then again, you take the energy and we go to the heart chakra, to the chest, and we go, we take the energy and then we go to the belly button and we laugh with the sound, oh, like Father Christmas. And we go 3 fingers below the belly button and we go, we go below. So you just imagine breathing from your pelvic area, and now we laugh silently, looking at each other. Ready? And then the final one is the crown chakra. So here we again imagine breathing in from the top of our head, and then we laugh, making any sound we want. Very well. Yay! Very well. Very well. And then we go into the laughter meditation. So here we are going to laugh for 1 minute. Then as soon as there is the alarm, we stop laughing. We go in 1 minute silence. Then I give you the sign again and we laugh for 1 minute and then silence. And we're going to alternate it 3 times. So ready, steady, go. We start laughing. Just Silence. You can And silence. And then as a final laughter, we are gonna do what we call the well done laughter. So I first show it to you and then we do it together. We first thank each other for having been here. Then we thank all of our teacher, past, present, and future. Then we thank ourselves for having taken the time, and then we hug and we laugh. Ready, steady, go. And quicker than usual. So if you have a few more minutes, we are going to do the final breathing to get grounded. Then I'll read you the card, and then we close the session of today. So in this breathing, we breathe in on our own timing 3 times, and then we do the sound Om in the humming, because it's the sound of this chakra. And this is the final exercise to reground after we have taken so much energy into the in movement. So ready? Breathe in, and then Om. If you're all back, you can go back to slide. I updated the question so you can share. How do you feel now? How do you feel after the session?
How do you do I haven't figured out how to do that. That's okay.
So who is the 6? I hope that the 6 didn't go down, but still went up. And then if you have all voted, you can pick a number. So I think we have 7. So with 2 more votes. And afterwards, I'll change this. So then I put it next. And then there is a short survey. And I would love if after the call, you can take the time to fill in that short survey for me. And now the final part. If you each pick a number from 1 to 7, I'll read you a card. So we have Jean-Pierre as 7. Do you all have a number? Okay, keep it in mind, the number. And then I say, anyone 1? No 1. Number 2, there were, I think, Danny and Sally. Okay, so we have the knowing. I am wise. For the greatest good of all, I trust my knowledge and wisdom, and the higher knowledge and wisdom available to me. I am an aspect of universal consciousness. I know myself to be part of the whole. I now grow beyond my previous experiences. So I am wise, knowing. That was 2. Anyone with number 3? Katie. So we have we. And the sentence behind it, the affirmation is, we are one. I am blessed to be part of the one. I honor and cherish my brothers and sisters, past, present, and future, who journey with me. Difference and polarity are not a threat, but an alternative view and experience. I embrace the shared experience of myself and others as eternal beings. So nice one. Number 4, anyone number 4? Lisa. So we have connection. I feel connected. I am always connected.
It's true.
I recognize the interconnectedness of all life. I honor my connection to all that is. I embody universal love. I am worthy of God's unconditional love. I am open to new connections and possibilities as I explore the gifts of consciousness.
Beautiful.
Anyone 5? We're having them all this week. Divine will. I allow the unfolding. I align my will with the divine will, allowing wisdom from the higher realms to support and guide my evolution on this earth. I grow when I settle into the service of myself and others. I leave space for the magic of the universe to play in my life. 6, I don't think anyone had it, and we are at 7. Possibility, all is possible. All is possible for me in this universe of infinite potential. I release all conditioning and limits that I have placed in my path unknowingly. I believe, invest, and intend in the possibility of a positive, peaceful, and loving outcome. Cool, cool. Then, with that was that. Oh yeah, you can go forward again on the slide. Or there is this session in 1 word. One more summary for you, so you can just share 1 word now before I put it in. The topic for May is the joy cocktail. So dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphin. They're going to be the first session. And it's a bit of mixed dates because I still wanted to do 4 in May. But then I go to Nepal from the 26th of May to the 27th of June. And then I will resume again in July. And for July, I'm thinking to do something with Aspire, with the 5 elements of well-being or the 9 factors of yellow factor. I still have to see. What else? So what did I want to say? So then that. If you like today, you are welcome to join anytime by just going to wownow.eu/Laugherzoom. And on the YouTube channel, you will also find the previous episodes and also in the newsletter. So if you are not signed up for the newsletter, well, I think actually all of you that are here are also signed up for the newsletter. For the one watching on YouTube, if you want to sign up, wownow.eu/happy news. And if you want to learn more about nurturing your well-being and happiness, and even laughter yoga in a more structured way, I have a number of open programs, and you can find more details at wownow.eu/open programs. And one thing that I was not considering doing was actually to do the leader training. But if any of you is interested of becoming himself a laughter yoga leader, conducting a session, then we could also just, as a teacher, I can train you. So we could plan and arrange that. So we can talk about it, but you will find that question also in the survey. So I have activated the survey for you, and I would love if you could take a couple of minutes to fill it in. For the rest, I will stop the YouTube now. And if anyone wants to stay and ask any question, you're welcome to do so. Thank you, and I see you all in May.
Thank
Bye.
you.